Hi, I'm Lisa with JDS. Today we're going to be talking about sublimating onto 100% cotton and dark colors. Now generally what happens when you sublimate directly onto 100% cotton, this is what's going to happen when you wash it. And that's not going to be good, and so we're not going to do it. So today we're going to show you how to do it onto a black 100% cotton shirt. We have this product, it's called TAG, it stands for Thermal Adhesive Graphic. And what it is, it's a sublimatable flocking material that you can cut out with either a laser or even a vinyl plotter to get your basic shape, and then you sublimate onto it and then you heat apply it to the shirt. So now you remember, you do not put this in the printer even though it is a paper size. It's about an A3 size, but what you'll do, you cut it out to whatever size you want and then you sublimate onto it. You could also sublimate it first and then cut it out, just depending on the process that works best for you. Okay, so the supplies you're going to need is your TAG material. This one I've already cut out. I actually have two pieces that are going to go with this design. Then we're going to use a lint roller, and I'm going to get off any stray fibers on the TAG material. Then you're going to need some heat tape and, of course, your printed transfer. So I'm going to lay the TAG material with the fuzzy side down onto the transfer. And I made my image just slightly bigger so I have a little bit of a bleed so I don't have a white edge. And just tape it down in a couple of spots. Just like that. And then we'll do our other piece. Okay, now we're ready to press this. So on my press, I have Teflon sheets, which we always have on the bottom of our press. Then I'm going to put some paper towel down. That's just going to keep our pressure nice and even. Then I'm going to put a piece of paper on top of that, because I don't want to put the TAG material directly onto the paper towel, because if any of the adhesive that's on the back of the TAG leaches out, it could stick to the paper towel, and then it would just be a fuzzy mess. So then on top of our paper, we're going to have the TAG with the transfer on top. So you'll flip it over and then take another sheet of blowout paper and put that on top of that. And we're going to sublimate this at 390 degrees for 1 minute at about a medium pressure. Okay, carefully lift the press. You don't want any double imaging going on there. Let's take this out, remove the TAG from the transfer. Just like that. See that? Looks really nice. There we go. Now, the important thing is after you sublimate it, before you put it onto the shirt, that you have to let this rest for a minimum of an hour. And the reason for that is we're sublimating this at such a high temperature at 390 degrees that the adhesive has gotten very loose. And so we need that adhesive to actually tighten back up. And so that's going to take about an hour. So I do have another set of transfers here, and I'm actually going to turn my press down as well. We're going to press, when you put this on the shirt, we're going to press it at 330 degrees for only about 15 to 17 seconds. There we go. Okay, so we'll let that cool down and we'll come back and we will put the TAG material onto the shirt. Okay, so our heat press has cooled down. Now we're ready to press our TAG onto the shirt. First thing we need to do is remove the backer. The easiest way to do that is to do just a very slight tear, and you're actually tearing the paper, you're not tearing the actual material. So just do a little back and forth to get it started, and then it gives you something to grab onto, and you can peel that backer off much easier. Okay, so just like that, we got it off, and I've already taken the one off of our other piece. Okay, so over at the press, so The rule of thumb with your laying out your shirt is take the shoulders and make sure they're evenly aligned with the heat press, and then the center of the collar should be lined up with the post on the heat press. Then when you're laying your graphics onto the shirt, you want to lay it about 3 to 4 fingers down from the collar. My hands are a little smaller, so I go 4. So right about there. So that's about 4, and just make sure it's centered on there where you want it, just like that. It's not very sticky, so it's not going to like stick very good, so you don't want to move it around too much or lift the shirt because it's going to fall off. And take our other piece and lay that where we want it, and just like that. And I'm going to cover this with a blowout. You don't necessarily have to. Now the color is not going to be affected on these because we are doing such a low temperature for such a short period of time. We're only trying to reactivate that adhesive. So again, we're doing 330 degrees for only 17 seconds at a medium pressure. Okay, let's lift our press. This should be all done and ready to go. So there is our finished product, all finished. These wash up really good. This adhesive on this material is really strong. We've done at least 10 washings. Manufacturers done even more than that, around 25 to 50. So we know it's going to hold up well. It's going to stay there for a long time. If you have questions about this or any of our other products, give us a call at 800-843-8853 or visit us on the web at jdsindustries.com.